let's take meatloaf, which you've already had some fun with, to the next level, because this is called extreme meatloaf. But before we get there, I just want to recap a little bit. For those who, may not want chicken, may not want beef, the Italian meatloaf off the top was made with chicken, ground chicken.
We used ground chicken and Italian sausage.
And Italian sausage. And then the meatloaf muffins were made with beef, ground beef.
Ground beef, but feel free to use ground sirloin, anything that you want.
Whatever you want. And if you were a vegetarian, use none of that.
Yeah.
Right? Use something else.
I'll come up with a vegetarian meatloaf because my mom would want that as well.
Right? She would appreciate that. So now let's get extreme with it.
Yeah.
You're going to stuff it with macaroni
This is
and
taking
cheese.
it to the next level. And again,
wow.
I'm handling raw meat and stuff, so I'm wearing gloves. At home, you don't have to. You just have to keep your hands clean and make sure you wash them thoroughly.
Got it.
But on TV, I'd like to especially wear these.
I just want to find black gloves like that. They're like cool. They take latex gloves to the next level. Love them.
I'll get you some.
Okay, thanks.
So what I have here is I have my same loaf pan, and I have the meat mixture. Again, this recipe is available online.
Yeah.
But I have the meat mixture here, and I packed it in. You notice that there's like a crevice in here, right?
Yes.
Which is where we're going to put our stuffing.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be stuffing this with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that at home.
You can do what you want.
You could do pulled pork. You could hide veggies in there for the kids. There's all kinds of different things that you can do.
That's true, actually. That's a really good idea.
And I think another cool thing too is that what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this in bacon. So it's like,
my goodness.
It's getting really, really extreme. And then you can brush, we're gonna brush it with barbecue sauce. Like it's like how far can you really go?
Yeah. So it's a heart-healthy meal. It's good if you're on a diet, right? If you're watching your waistline, this is what you're gonna wanna consume. Yeah. My kids would like it better with the mac and cheese than they would with the veggies, I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
They'd go crazy for that.
So mac and cheese stuff, and then we're gonna just kinda pack the remainder of my meat, because I didn't use all the meat up, back onto it, and you're just gonna kind of hide it, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna press this down. Remember we did the bang, bang, bang?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so you wanna make sure this is nice and tight. Again, I have parchment on my cutting board, so I'm not gonna really dirty it up. And let's shimmy this guy out. And again, it's like, wow, it's so neat and uniform, right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna, this takes a little bit of maneuvering.
Yep.
And we're gonna lay this down. So I have strips of bacon down here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna place this guy down on top.
Because you're gonna wrap it in bacon like a little gift.
Epic mealtime, yeah. So this is a little Christmas parcel that we're doing here.
Yes, it is. It's very nice.
And we're gonna wrap this up with bacon. You can use smoked bacon. We all like I love the smoky flavor of that.
Absolutely.
And again, like I can't stress enough that you can really stuff this with anything that you want.
That's right. I mean, like we mentioned, it's meatloaf. So the thing is having some fun with a classic, and a lot of people do like the classic recipe. So this is just taking it to.
I'm not a
no, you're not into it, eh? You're not into classic meatloaf? Because you're probably thinking meatloaf is like dry. It's not. If it's made properly, classic meatloaf is good. This is probably better.
So this is pretty good looking, right?
That's pretty hot.
Pretty
Look
hot.
at that.
So we're gonna take this. This goes onto a rim baking tray with parchment paper.
Okay.
This is gonna go into our oven.
Yeah.
At 350, 375, depending on your oven. It'll take about 45 minutes. The key with this is low and slow, and if you're using a meat thermometer at home to check this, be careful. You don't want to be sticking that into the macaroni and cheese. You want the temperature of the meat. 165 Fahrenheit, okay?
Got it.
What you're left with at the end is what we have here that I have in the middle.
Slices of heaven.
Slices of heaven. So it's completely wrapped in bacon, it's cooked through, and then we have this pocket of mac and cheese. I think it would be a good thing over the holidays if you were to do a bacon wrapped meatloaf, but cut it at the table.
Yeah.
And then like you kind of show the macaroni and cheese.
It was like, whoa, there's macaroni and cheese in there.
I think that'd be pretty exciting. So like these are like fun and inventive things that you can do with macaroni.
I like the way your brain works.